This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of multiple shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
It is going to be our WPWF World Champion, Lady Death, taking on Kamikaze Chiyoko tonight.
Ooh, that sounds very exciting.
And that is going to be a barn burner of a main event here tonight. I guarantee you. That's not all we've got coming your way here as well. We are going to see the Voodoo Queen Carmelita Marcel taking on one half of Shimmer, the fabulous Vanola. We are also going to see Koi taking on the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Rina Kadoya. Also, we have... Go ahead there, Kyle.
Oh no, I was just going to say that there's been quite a bit of smack talk going around the Twitterverse regarding that one. Koi is even being trained by our very own tag team champion Sasatsu.
That does not bode well for the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, but she is Yakuza. They know how to deal with stuff, so we'll just wait and see what happens tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. You're also going to see half of our tag team champions, Rika Rahara, in action, taking on the Northern Wildcat Mazra Baxton here tonight. I mean, Mazra is just new. She just had her first match last week, and already she's being thrown right into the ring with Rika Rahara.
Oh, hope she can. I'm hoping that she can stand up against Ree's alternative tactics.
Well, if she's got to use that speed that I know she has. If she can stay away from her, hit and strike, stick and run, do whatever the case may be, she may have a pretty good chance here tonight. But I don't know. I'm not envious of her.
No, we're gonna have to see how it goes.
Another great match on tap tonight is Karma Star, another former WPWF World Champion, taking on yet another former WPWF World Champion, Brooke Owens, here tonight. And here's the interesting part about that match right here. These two have faced each other many, many times. Karma has never won.
Ooh. Sounds exciting. This is also this is Brooke starting the leg of her retirement tour after her unfortunate accident earlier.
She has had one storied career, let me tell you.
Definitely. And she's trying to go out on a bang here.
I hate the fact that it's a retirement tour, but I understand. I get it. I understand.
No, I don't understand.
Hello, Mazra. Good luck tonight.
Yes, good luck.
So that's what we're looking forward to tonight. Plus, there will always be a few surprises. They don't tell us everything.
No, they hardly tell us anything sometimes.
That's true. Well, folks, right now we want to give you an opportunity to TP at all your friends, your neighbors, MC buddies, loved ones, acquaintances. If you feel so inclined, go to Help Island, go to Social Island, grab somebody new, grab somebody on the first day of the grid. What, Kimberly? I wish I could kick their butts. Hisatsu, that is, they suck. Well, there you have it right there from Kimberly Smith. She wants a piece of Hisatsu. I watched that.
Kimberly doesn't want a piece of them. She wants all of them.
She wants a scrap. As I was starting to say, go ahead and TP all those folks in here. Go to Help Island, go to Social Island, grab somebody new, grab somebody on their first day on the grid, and bring them here to the asylum tonight. Show them what we do. You probably see them back here every single Saturday night afterwards, even if there's a show, even if there's not a show, they'll probably show up here.
Yeah, we love noobs.
Sure. Absolutely. Noobs are the most stressless people in SL. They don't cause any server stress. They don't have any stuff to worry about. They don't need to be descripted. They don't need to be doing what we would like for everybody else to do, which is descript as much as you possibly can. Take off the AOs, take off the HUDs, the tummy talkers, the mama alphas, the genitalia, stuff that you don't need here. You know, I know people who walk around with their mesh body HUDs on all the time.
I used to be one of them. I'll admit, I have seen the light.
And you don't need to do that unless you're going to change something. Jock, I have never seen one of those. I'm going to be honest with you. I have never seen one.
I've heard they exist.
Well, I've heard they exist too, but I want to find somebody that has one. I want to hear how it screams.
No, you don't.
I probably don't. You're probably right on that. Nonetheless, if you have one, take it off. You won't be needing it here tonight. As you know, as I like to say, if I'm not getting any, nobody else will either. So let's take a look at the clock here. We're just short, just a little bit over. Yeah, we don't want any helicopters tonight either. So,
no chicks to impress.
That's
Oh no. Oh no, I'm killing Johnny. That is actually a great tip there, Foxy Beth Ann. The built-in AO in Firestorm actually has very little. I actually don't think it has any scripts at all.
That's another thing that I've actually never tried.
You really should, because you know how hard it is to find an AO that you actually like everything about it?
Well,
usually you find like a walk here or a stand here, but
my AO is something that I've cobbled together from probably 10 different AOs, because each one of them has something that I like. So I just pull all the stuff that I like out of it and I throw it all into one.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing that you do with the Firestorm. You just dump it into the Firestorm. It takes one less thing off of your screen. It's one less little bar that you have to hold on to, and you just turn it on and off by checking the box.
Yeah, well, we'll have to take a look at that. It's all client sites, and only it uses the ZHAO note cards. I mean, I know what a note card is, but I don't know what a Zhao note card is. But I'll take Koi's word on that one. I mean, I know how to do it. I'll give it a try a little bit later here, maybe sometime later in the week as we get going here. We do want you to TP those folks in here, but when you do, please do not be right up against the barricade when you do, because what is going to happen is the person that you're TPing in will end up on the wrong side of the barricade, and that's not where you want to be when we turn the sirens loose here in just about 14 minutes. Would you agree with that?
I would definitely agree with that, because Koi may or may not eat you.
Well,
and not in the fun way.
She is from another planet. You know, we don't know what they call food up there or over there or out there or however you want to put it.
Yeah, no, she. From what I've heard, she doesn't necessarily think that humans are incredibly delicious, but they are fairly sustaining. They're fairly healthy. So for her, it's kind of like
it's like spinach.
A salad with no dressing.
Yeah, that sounds equally appealing. So yeah, descript as much as you possibly can. We want to keep the lag to an absolute minimum here. The less lag we have floating around the building, the much easier it is for the competitors to do their job, and the much better show you'll get in return. You know, just about everybody these days is they should be, because I'm pretty sure older versions are blocked by now, but you're on a version of Firestorm that has EEP, the environmental project. It's a brand new wind light system, and it's spectacular. Set your wind light to midnight, and you'll see this underground asylum exactly the way it's meant to be seen. You will see the show in all its glory, and I'm going to do the same thing right now. I am going to set my wind light to midnight.
I mean, plus, isn't everything better after midnight?
Well, that depends, because I usually tell people that nothing good ever happens after midnight.
The only thing I know bad about after midnight is you shouldn't feed it after midnight, and don't get it wet.
I like that. I have to remember. I'm gonna have to jot that down for future use. Well, you're right, Foxy. I usually am in bed.
Stop making fun of old man Johnny.
I can't. You know what? I can't do that all night shit anymore.
Neither can I. I'm only 31, but
right
now about 11 o'clock, I'm usually I'm starting to feel it.
We have also tonight. It'll be the final installment for a while at least. We'll have 90 seconds of bowling. Drewski, I hope you heard that because I've got something special for you.
Yay, 90 seconds of bowling.
90 seconds of bowling coming your way here tonight. Let's go over our card one more time here, and we'll offer some predictions as to who we think is going to emerge victorious here tonight in the Underground Asylum. Our opening contest tonight will start at the very beginning here. Will be the Voodoo Queen, Carmelita Marcel, taking on one half of Shimmer, the Fabulous Vanola. Before we get into the match here, I want to remind everybody, did you see what Carmelita did last week?
Oh, yes.
She took a lock of Lady Death's hair. Now, she would only be doing that for one reason.
Oh, yeah, no, she definitely wants to make a voodoo doll out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably already has made one.
Probably already has. And that could come into play here tonight. Who knows? But you're going to see Carmelita in action taking on one half of Shimmer. It's going to be the Fabulous Vanola here tonight. I like this matchup here. I think you're going to see a lot of fun in this match. If I have to pick a winner, I got to go with Carmelita on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I do as well. Carmelita is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Vanola does her best work, I believe, when she is in a tag team, where she has a partner that she can come off of. But no, I mean, she is a very talented competitor in her own right. But I just believe Carmelita has the edge here.
And I tell you, Vanola in a tag team situation, they came so close to winning those tag team championships, but it didn't happen, and everybody knows why. Everybody, you all saw it happen here, and I am certain that is going to come into play in the future here. But nonetheless, it's going to be Carmelita Marcel, the Voodoo Queen, taking on the Fabulous Vanola right here tonight on Asylum. And speaking of that person that we were just referring to, the alien invader, Koi Kiori, is going to be here tonight taking on the Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Rina Kadoya.
Oh, yes. I mean,
on paper, I'm going to tell you, on paper here, Rena has this one, but things never go as they should when you're looking at paper here. Now, Kiori, she doesn't have the experience that Rena has, but Koi has Hisatsu in her corner.
Yeah, and they've been doing some very heavy training sessions with her, so they're getting her prepared to face Rena tonight. So we're just going to kind of have to see how this goes.
I tell you, for that reason alone, right there, I'm going to go with Koi here tonight.
You know what? I'm going to go with Rena.
All right, we're going to be split on that one here. We've got a couple more promotional announcements we're going to do for you here tonight, but we'll proceed into our next match. It is going to be one half of Hisatsu, the previously aforementioned Hisatsu, Ri Kurihara, the Mistress of the Mist. She's going to be taking on the newcomer, the Northern Wildcat, Masra Baxton, here tonight.
Oh, yes. On this one,
If you're in Mazra's spot and you're wanting to make a name for yourself, you go for the biggest fish in the pond. And I'm telling you, they don't get any bigger than Ri Kurihara.
Oh yeah, Ri's probably one of the biggest fish you could go after. I can definitely think of probably a few bigger fish, but definitely, Ri's that one in the prison yard. If you're trying to make a name for yourself, Ri's the one you punch in the face.
Well, that may be very true here tonight. Mazra Baxton not in an enviable position tonight, but I know that she is going to throw everything that she's got at Ri Kurihara, and we'll just see how things turn out for her here tonight. Nonetheless, it's a great match. I'm going to be looking forward to it. Also, we have got another match here featuring two former WPWF World Champions, Karma Star and Brooke Owens here tonight. As you mentioned earlier, Brooke now in the opening weeks of her retirement tour.
Oh yeah, she's definitely having her career kind of winding down now. But if anybody can say that they've done it all, it's Brooke. Brooke, if there's been a match, Brooke has done it. Now she's just kind of she's kicking off a tour to be able to kind of wrap up the things that she hasn't been able to do.
The interesting thing about this match is they've faced each other many times. Karma has never beaten Brooke. Is tonight going to be the night for Karma Star? I think it is.
What a way to go! What a way to go out to have never won a match and then beat Brooke on her retirement tour.
That would be a feather in the cap for Karma Star here tonight, and I have a hunch that she's going to do it. A feather, get it?
That's a good one.
Wasn't even intentional. And that brings us to our main event here tonight. It is going to be our WPWF World Champion, the inevitable Lady Death, taking on the other half of Hisatsu, Kamikaze Chiyoko, right here tonight.
Oh, you know what? On this one, I'm gonna go with Lady Death because I just don't like Chiyoko.
Well, I am not sure that anybody actually likes Chiyoko other than Ri and maybe Koi, but she is a force in the ring, and there's no denying that. What the interesting thing about this match to me is how Carmelita Marcel will factor into it if she does. You saw what she did here last week, taking a lock of hair from Lady Death. Now, you only do that if you're a voodoo practitioner. You only do that for one reason, and that's because you intend to make a voodoo doll. Has Carmelita done that, or is she going to do that? We may find out tonight. I don't know.
We may. Ladies and gentlemen, less than 5 minutes left to go. Please, TP in your friends, TP in your enemies, TP in your friends' enemies, TP in your enemies' friends. As long as they're respectful, we want them here. Also, a great time to pick up some of the extra merchandise that we have around. Pick up your shirts, pick up your posters. You can proverbially take a siren home with you.
That's right. Smart Tees back there at the merchandise stand. New t-shirts coming out all the time. Check out the Nendroids there.
Last time I tried to take a siren home with me, my wife got mad.
Well, Drewski, you're not supposed to actually take the siren home with you.
It was a poster!
Oh, we got time for 90 seconds of bowling. Yes, we do.
Go. 90
seconds of bowling. Yeah,
we got time for 90 seconons of bowling because this will be the last opportunity I have to do this for quite a while. So we're
it better be a good one then. You better be a good one.
We're going to remember the career of my favorite bowler and your favorite bowler as well, the legendary Mark Roth.
Mark Roth!
34 PBA titles, his biggest period from 75 through 87, 107 televised appearances, and he was the first player ever to pick up the 7-10 split on national television. Made the PBA Hall of Fame in 1987, the U.S. Bowling Congress in 2009. He's a four-time winner of the Chris Schenkel PBA Player of the Year Award. holds the PBA record with 8 titles in a single season, 1978. He is ranked number 5 on PBA's 2008 list of the 50 greatest players of the last 50 years. And unfortunately, Drewski, he left us just this past November at the age of 70. The legendary Mark Roth.
Johnny, I totally forgot that Mark Roth passed away back in November. Oh my goodness.
He was one of the greatest.
Are you going to be okay, Drewski?
Oh yeah, that was just a shock. I hadn't heard that. I was like, "What? He passed?" The news must have slipped my mind. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I mean, one of the all-time greats. What more can you say?
No doubt about it here. Let's take the last couple of minutes here to give this great crowd an opportunity to get everybody else TP'd in here. Let's take a look around who we got tonight. Kikyo. I haven't seen Kikyo in the longest time. That goes back to the days of what was the name of that federation? I can't even remember, but I called their inaugural show, and it was a lot of fun. Charlie Duffield is here tonight. Always a pleasure to see Charlie. Trixie's here. Jock, Kimberly's out there, and Joanne's right next to her. Look what they've got around their waists. That is the FPW World Tag Team Championships, Women's Tag Team Championships. Scarlett is here. Susie, we've got at Altos, Mary, Venna, Alexander. What if he's related to Jade? He's got to be. There's not too many Robonuts.
That is actually Jade's son. Yes.
Okay, I was going to say not too many Robonuts out there that I know of.
Not anymore. That's a rare name to see nowadays.
I'm telling you, I see Violet hiding up there. She's up there on the balcony right next to, who is that up there? Drake Edwards, the Dragon is here. Drake, good to see you, buddy. He's got his spot here tonight. Foxy, Beth Ann, Katrina Cat Stewart. Seika is here. I've never seen Seika here before, but welcome to WPWF. We're just about ready to get our show underway here. Just a few more seconds here. Is everybody ready? Make some noise and let them know if you are.
I can't hear you. That's more like it.
While I take another swig of the Coke Classic here. Don't want to die before the show starts.
Yeah, please don't die. Death is good to avoid.
Yeah, death is a very good thing to avoid. I have a number of years left in me. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon here. Well, we are ready. We are ready for WPWF Asylum tonight. I am ready for these great matches that we are going to see. Let's get that ball going.
Roll tape.
You better stick around, Johnny. We still have to go bowling sometime, bro.
Right. I know it. We got to quit talking about it, start doing it.
Right? As much as we talk about it, I'm surprised we haven't gone yet.
You know, you once asked me what type of style I had.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider myself a stroker.
Things you can see about bowling that are always taken out of context everywhere else.
Absolutely.
Make sure you always have 2 fingers in the holes. At least
Thank
2
you,
fingers.
Kyle. I don't believe you went there.
Of course, we're talking about Mark Roth, one of the original crankers as well.
Cranker.
Too, so
yes.
Unless you want to go in the style of Jason Belmonte and be a 2-hander, then it's a whole different story.
You could be a tweener.
That's actually the style I actually have as a tweener, surprisingly enough.
But you really have to be adept at both styles, because you can throw the hook and hit that pocket, but when you got one pin, you got to hit it.
That's true.